Hi there, everyone. Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with KLKN, and we're looking for snow, and we're probably going to find some, especially in the western half of the state as we head through early next week. Now, I'm recording this Sunday morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're kind of taking a look at overall what does Stormcast look like. So, here's that particular model. Rainfall first for central and eastern Nebraska as this storm system starts to get wrapped up. This is 6 a.m. Tuesday. Rain starts probably as early as Monday, and then the snow starts falling late Monday night into early Tuesday morning for the western half of the state. And it kind of does that all day. The snow tries to progress a little further east, doesn't quite make it. You can see it's about half and half here. Snow on the western side of the state, rain on the eastern side of the state. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, snow kind of takes over but pushes to the north. So central and eastern Nebraska, especially south central and southeastern Nebraska, will likely be dry for a little while, especially late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Snow tries to continue for north central and northwestern Nebraska as we head into Wednesday night. Continuing with that snowfall, if this snow lasts this long, especially in the panhandle, they could be seeing a lot of snow, and models continue to show that. That doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. So let's take a look at what the models are saying. Now we're close enough to the storm system that we can look at 6 different models, and that's what we're going to do. This is model number 1. This has kind of like what's been showing over the last several days, where there's a solid 6 to 10 inches, 6 to 8 inches, maybe even up to 12 inches in the panhandle, especially the northwestern corner of the state. No snow for eastern Nebraska, but definitely a decent amount of snow. Most spots will see 3 to 6 inches of snow, likely more the further north and west you go, according to that model. Then this one progresses to the east a little bit, does show some snow trying to fall in eastern Nebraska. As we head into Thursday, we'll see if that happens. That's kind of a long ways out, and most models are pushing this north and east instead of just east. So take that for a grain with a grain of salt. Model number 2, very similar situation. Definitely a decent amount of snow in the northwestern panhandle around Gordon and Chadron, 3 to 6 inches for just about everybody else, but the higher amounts up there towards the border of South Dakota and Nebraska, northwest Nebraska. And then as we progress into Wednesday, it also has some snow trying to push into central and eastern Nebraska. Most of the heavier stuff would be in and around northeastern Nebraska, maybe a quarter of an inch to a half an inch in some spots by Thursday morning. So again, this model tries to do that as well. We'll keep an eye on that. Model number 3, we're getting into the models that are shorter term, not as long term. So we can't go as far out as Wednesday night into Thursday with some of these models, but model number 3 also has plenty of snowfall in Gordon and Chadron, and anywhere from 3 to 8 inches for most of the western half of the state. Doesn't push it as far east as those other models do, but it shows a lot more snow for northwestern Nebraska. Model number 4, again, we're only showing just the time frame through about Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, maybe even to Wednesday evening. This one also showing a lot of snow for north central Nebraska, pushes it a little further east. Cherry County looks to get the brunt from this particular model. So see, what we're noticing here is northwestern Nebraska has the best chance of seeing the highest amount of snowfall. Exactly how much? Models will say 14 or 18. They're rarely right, but they give us an idea. We look at all these different models, and it shows us the higher potential is north central, northwestern Nebraska, especially northwestern Nebraska, and then everybody else has that chance of seeing anywhere from 3 to 6 inches. Model number 5, western half of the state, again seeing the higher amounts of precipitation. This one's a little bit lower. This one only has 4 to 6 inches in that area that's kind of been the hot spot, that Gordon and Chadron area, with everybody else seeing just 1 to 3 inches, and then central and eastern Nebraska remaining dry. And the very last model this one doesn't go very far out. This one stops Tuesday morning, but it's also showing northwestern Nebraska seeing the brunt of this. So what did we learn from this? Really good chance for heavier snow in northwest Nebraska in the panhandle, and the further north you go, the better chance you see it at the higher accumulations. Southeast Nebraska, south central Nebraska, Grand Island to Falls City, looks like a quarter of an inch to a half an inch of rainfall. is possible. Just from this one model, I'm not going to go through all the 5 or 6 different models we have for rain, because if we see a quarter of an inch or a half an inch, it basically feels about the same. It's not like snow. So that's what we have for rainfall potential in south central into southeast Nebraska through Tuesday evening. So that's what I have for you right now. We've got still some time to figure things out. I'll probably post another one maybe Monday morning, maybe Monday afternoon. We'll see. I work on Monday, so I can do that then. But you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. That's where I'm going to be posting all the updates as the watches, warnings, and advisories come out. Be sure to follow me on YouTube. Click that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new video like this one. See you guys next time.